From the very beginning, Carlsbad is a place where everybody has contributed.
Carlsbad is such a special place with such a special history. We're proud of it.
It's clean, it's safe, can't beat the climate, we're close to the beach.
We've got 7 miles of shoreline. We've got fantastic things to do, fantastic food to eat.
It seems like it offers a lot like a big city, but it's still a small town.
There's just so much going on in Carlsbad because the people of Carlsbad have always been very talented, very dedicated. Any history is built on the backs of its people, and the people of Carlsbad have always come together, been in community, and it's just a fantastic place to live.
You know, it's home. It's just home. My name is Susan Gutierrez. I am the president of the Carlsbad Historical Society. It's located in McGee Park in the Shipley-McGee house. It's original to site. The city of Carlsbad acquired the McGee house and the barn and the surrounding land in the mid-1970s. The house itself and the barn are a museum of Carlsbad artifacts. We have something for everyone in here.
And if you go into the McGee house, you just see all these different eras of Carlsbad as a spa town, as a destination.
The house was built here in the 1880s, about 1886. Only 2 owners have ever had this property. Mr. Samuel Church Smith, one of the town founders, and then Mr. Alexander Shipley and his family. They were trying to build something that if you were moving from the Midwest or from the East Coast to this area, looked familiar, because nothing here looked familiar. In the 1880s, when Carlsbad was founded, there was nothing here. I mean, absolutely nothing. It wasn't for the faint of heart to be here. It was barren, it was dry. You were dependent on having a well. If it was a dry year, you had a dry year. You just didn't have water, period.
Water, like all of California, is the crux of the origin story for Carlsbad. Hi, I'm Wendy Hinman. I am senior writer for Carlsbad Magazine, and I grew up in Carlsbad. In the 1800s, John Frazier dug a well. He was actually kind of made fun of because the ocean's right there and everybody thought, no, there's no water there. But he believed, and he dug over 500 feet and hit an aquifer.
He knew that the rail coming through was going to be steam operated, and they needed water for the steam engines, plus the passengers. They named it Carlsbad based on the mineral water.
The mineral water that was found there was the same chemical content as well number 9 in what is now Karlovy Vary, Czech Republic, but at the time was Carlsbad, Bohemia, spelled with a K. And today, you can still go and buy water from the same aquifer that John Frazier sunk all those years ago. So there were 4 main investors, and they had this idea that the water would be healing. They had this idea of a spa town.
They took care of that by building a 5-story hotel that they advertised throughout the country as health spa. So people would come, take advantage of the water for health reasons. What eventually happened, the hotel burned down and we had a drought. And so there was no source of employment in Carlsbad. And so the town pretty much emptied out at that point. And that's when the second owner of the house, Mr. Alexander Shipley, he bought it and he lived here with his family.
Then around the turn of the century, new land speculators came. They bought the old parcels. They made them bigger so that people could actually have small farms.
That's what flipped Carlsbad into becoming an agricultural center. Carlsbad was known throughout the country for their agriculture.
And from then on, Carlsbad really started to grow. In 1919, Gerhard Schutte had moved on. He built the building that's right behind me. The house was sold to Eddie and Neva Kentner, and it became the Twin Inns. That building became the hub of the community. There was music, there was dancing. During Prohibition, there was a speakeasy there. Hollywood stars would come through. Every kind of event was held there, from graduation parties to weddings to wakes. It was happening at the Twin Inns. After World War II, Carlsbad really started its first big boom of growth. And there became a need for the city to become incorporated. We were incorporated in 1952. Dewey McClellan became the first mayor. The airport is named after him. Carlsbad just became this really great community, this really great city. As Carlsbad grew, the 101 took a pivot and State Street became the heart of the village. There's just so much history on that street. If you go to where Campfire, the restaurant is now, that used to be Dragmasters. And the Nelson brothers and Dode Miller built world-renowned dragster cars there. Where Pizza Port is used to be a Wonderbread warehouse. When I was a kid, we would stop there on the way to the beach and we would get day-old donuts for a nickel. If you come to Carlsbad, you want to stop by the train depot. It's one of the few train depots in the country that was built pre-1900. It helped Carlsbad move their farm crops out, and it brought supplies, and most important, those people coming as visitors who wanted to try the waters and enjoy our great shoreline. If you walk down State Street, you'll see a lot of buildings that were built in the 20s. There's the Killian building, which is the commercial western side of State Street. There's the Diego Hotel. It was called the Los Diego Hotel, Los for Los Angeles and Diego for San Diego. Carlsbad also has this crazy trivia of things that were invented in Carlsbad. One of the biggest ones was the Morey boogie board. Tom Morey lived on Chestnut Street in Carlsbad, and his wife was pregnant. He had to sell his surfboards, but he was like, how can I still surf? And he invented the boogie board in Carlsbad, and kids would come walking by, and he would say, hey, take this down. So all of the boogie boards, research and development, were just kids walking down Chestnut, going to the beach, and he'd make these kids take them out, tell me what you think. Well, how can I fix it? How can I make it better? Tom Morey was an amazing guy. I asked him once, how does it feel to see Morey boogie boards sold for 20 bucks in Costco? And he goes, it's great. But he said, what I wished I would see is those same kids going out going, I don't like this board. Why don't I like this board? And engineering the next big thing. If you take the walking tour of Carlsbad, you're gonna see buildings and you're gonna hear stories. But what I love about Carlsbad is the hope of John Frazier, the vision of the Kentners. They were part of the community. They were really involved.
Every aspect of this town has been built on the back of volunteers and civic-minded people. And that is something I don't think you can find very easily any place.
The people of Carlsbad have always been the gold that is Carlsbad. We have a rich tradition of being involved with the government, with each other, service organizations. You want to come and visit because of that specialness. What I really enjoy about Carlsbad today is so many of the things that I grew up doing, people can still experience. You can still go to the flower fields. You can pick strawberries. You can surf with some pretty amazing surfers. Now LEGOLAND is here. There's an aquarium. It's a foodie town. There's really great food. We have Michelin-starred restaurants. The family comes. There's just a lot to do. Whether you're young or you're old, you will spend a fantastic week in Carlsbad if you know where to look.
I don't know if it's something in the water, or something in the air, but I think the people who live here, maybe we're all of the like mindset that we want to give back.
For Carlsbad Magazine, I have interviewed famous people who have traveled all over. I always quiz them about their favorite places all over the world. And they always say, well, first, Carlsbad. And that's why they come home to Carlsbad.
I love Carlsbad because of the walkability, all the beaches, and all the people.
I love Carlsbad because it's perfect for everything outdoors, swimming, surfing, skating.
Everyone is so nice out here, very clean, very safe.
Everything's close by, good food, good drinks. Can't get better than that.
I love Carlsbad because the vibes are always right.
I love Carlsbad because it's home.
Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.